Welcome to the podcast Friday Feels, brought to you by the Office of Counseling and Wellness at Berkeley College. I'm your host and personal counselor, Sarah Nickerson. Join our journey with Berkeley students as they navigate the challenges of the current pandemic with strength, creativity, and wisdom. New episodes released every Friday. Thanks for listening. All right, well, welcome to Friday Feels. I'm so glad to have you on here today. You and I go way back, and I know that you graduated. Was it this past year or when was it?
In 2019.
Yeah, so you graduated last year. So usually what we do is we have our students or former students just start the podcast by sharing a little bit about themselves. So whatever you want to share, I'd love to hear.
Okay. My name is Stephanie Hernandez. I don't know why I need to say my last name, but I'm a psychology student at this moment, and
Yeah.
my degree, I have a fashion merchandise degree, and yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And what I like to do in my free time, painting and take some pictures and just laying
Yeah.
down with my dog.
Yeah.
That's it.
All great things. So, talk to me a little bit about what made you decide to go back to school for psychology. So, you graduated. What was your major when you were at Berkeley?
Fashion merchandise management.
Nice.
Um, well, actually, in Berkeley, maybe my third semester, I was telling my close friends, like, hey, listen, I don't know if fashion is my thing or like I want to do something with it. I'm gonna be a psychology student. And all of them, they were like, no, don't do it because you're so close to graduating in Berkeley. You should just finish. And I'm like, okay, I'll finish. And then I remember telling you that I want to do something with psychology. And yeah, you supported me. You're like, yeah, go for it, you know? And then I got my degree for fashion. I
Yeah.
got a full-time job right away. It was really quickly, and it was so
Wow. Wow.
unexpected because I just was an intern, but I didn't get a full-time job in my internship. But she reckoned, like she knew someone in the industry that needed someone like
Mm,
a fashion designer.
right.
And mind you, she didn't say those words. She said she needed assistance. And I'm like, okay, I could assist, like giving coffee, like,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they have me, the first day they had me cutting fabrics, um, doing, like lab dips. If someone know what I'm saying, well, I feel like a
Yeah.
fashion
Yeah.
person will know. But they have me doing that, and yeah, I got a full-time job right away after graduation from Berkeley.
Wow.
And I feel thankful because Berkeley did help me to get that internship. And but my full-time job, actually, I got it from that internship. So
Wow.
yeah, everything was really quickly, right away. It was really everything just after graduation. I felt like I was in a bullet train. A lot of things hit me at once.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I'm originally from Long Island, New York,
Yeah.
and I went to Berkeley. I would commute all the time, and it would take me an hour, 2 hours, if it's so busy at the train. Um, I what else? Yeah,
Yeah.
just really quickly, like after graduation, because after that, I got a full time job, and then I started a new relationship,
Yeah.
and then recently I moved out from
Whoa. Wow.
a different state. So all those things all at once, all at once. It was quickly, so many emotions,
Yeah.
and I don't know, I felt like the universe um, gave me a lot of signs that it was gonna go that way, and then I had
Yeah.
to remember that this is what I wanted, and, not saying
Mm.
that my life is perfect now, but I'm saying that I'm in a better place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a lot of things shifted for you. Like
Ye
when you graduated, you got your quote unquote, like almost like a dream job, and then,
Mhm.
a new relationship, and you moved out. Um, but somewhere along the way, it sounds like you also decided that you wanted something different, I guess. Is that
Mhm.
part of the reason why you chose to go back for psychology?
Yeah, I felt like, when I was doing, my when I got the full-time job and then getting another job after quitting my full-time job, I realized that not saying the industry is not for me, but I don't see myself doing it for the long run.
Mm,
And
yeah.
I don't see myself talking to people, really like I'm not saying that like fashion is really materialistic. And then
Right.
I'm not saying that at all, but I believe that my purpose in this world is to help others. I know that sounds so cliche,
Yeah.
but it's
No,
like
yeah.
it's true. I just want to um, I want to help others and listen to others, and I just feel that I felt my heart working in that job, in that industry, it was making my soul upset. And I
Mm,
just kept
yeah.
ignoring the signs. And
Yeah.
and I kept ignoring it because I kept on pushing it. Because the thing is that when you graduate, a lot of the academic advisors will push you like, hey, this is a great thing, this is awesome, you're getting salary, you have a job, but they don't tell you that when your heart knows this is not right for you,
Mm,
um, why do you keep why do like you remember like this is not right, you know?
right.
And I think I was fighting myself a lot when I was working
Yeah.
there, and I did learn a lot of things. I met this wonderful person, and my old she's my boss. I mean, my ex boss, and I learned a lot from her. But I knew that it wasn't for me ideally. So I was like, you
Mm,
know what? Let
yeah.
me
Yeah.
follow my dream to become a therapist, like,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
that's what I did. And COVID is a bittersweet thing that happened. And I
Mm,
know that sounds really like weird, but in COVID, I was at home and I realized things that I want, and
mm,
it makes you think, um, what are the things, because life slowed down for all of us,
right.
and it
Right.
slowed down, and I felt like I don't want to go back to a job that makes me feel unhappy. So I applied to 5 colleges, 5 universities in New Jersey, and I got accepted all 5 of them, and it was it was kind of overwhelming because
Yeah.
it's like, where do I go to? But
Right.
yeah, um,
Wow.
that
That's
was my
awesome.
turning point in the sense, like
Yeah.
something that I want to do, and I always my as a kid, I always wanted to do something with
Mm,
fashion and helping others, and I'm happy that I'm able to do these things,
yeah.
and
Wow.
it's an awesome thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I am certainly very proud of you. I knew that it was a long road for you to get here and how difficult it is to follow your own voice and trust your intuition. And you've really created a life for yourself that you love. And that's such an amazing thing that few people have sometimes the courage to do. And also, like, I know when resources are limited, you really have to get like creative and to work hard. And it's just really great to hear all the ways that you are thriving post your education at Berkeley College. And, my last question for you will be, if you had to give like advice or encouragement to Berkeley students who are just starting out in school, what would it be?
Mhm. Um, hmm, I would say um, any difficulties that they're going through at this moment, or maybe some people don't have nothing hindering them, or maybe they're thinking about like, what should I do about what kind of major. I will say always follow your intuition. I feel like your intuition is
Yeah.
something that's really important, and not a lot of people understand that following your gut. And I would
Mm.
say just keep on going and make yourself proud. Do the things that later on you'd be like, yeah, I did this, I did that. Like, look what I'm doing. Not trying to be cocky, but it's like
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
things that make you feel proud. Live in the world that you want to create, and like that's something really important. And set out
Mm.
intentions in the universe, and be the person that you always wanted to be, and it will just you'll just thrive. I think. I mean, I know you'll strive.
Yeah, like really like learn to trust yourself and to follow. And I feel like to do that, you have to really get quiet with yourself.
Oh yes.
And I'm sure like the pandemic, like you said, it was a tricky time, but it also gave you some time, it sounds like, to reset and to redirect yourself.
Yeah, that's really important. Isolation just puts you in a place that it just makes you think about things that you weren't able to think if you were in a 9 to 5 job, or
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
just running, going to school at this moment, or doing assignments. And
right. Yeah.
I think it's really important to sit with yourself and
Mm,
just to
that's
know
good.
and be aware of things.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you so much for being with us today and for sharing your wise words. I'm sure it'll be really encouraging to students as they start the fall semester. Um, and congratulations on everything that you've accomplished and for going back to school to, continue your education after Berkeley. Like I said, we're so proud of you and are excited to see where your future takes you.
And thank you for having me. I feel really honored. And thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
That's all for now. Join us next week for another episode of Friday Feels. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe. Be well.